for the Rockets. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Alperen Sengun out there with Thompson. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. We've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Sengun with a screen on Butler. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Sengun. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute, and we talked about facing off against Jimmy Butler. The coach said, you have to compete. No one in the league plays harder than Jimmy. He's a guy who gives his all on both ends, so you can't take one possession off. Jimmy Butler, truly a two-way star. Guys?
Thank you, David. Stolen by Van Vliet. Pushing it up. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Podziemski finds Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. And the Warriors miss again. Rockets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Brooks. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. Moody with it. Here's Podziemski. Guarded by Green. Now here's Curry. Lays it up off the glass. Curry's got 5.
That's tremendous balance. Steph's ability to keep his composure in that tough situation, work in a tight space, that's impressive.
Now here's Van Vliet. Brooks outside. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
5 on the clock. Green. Can't get it to fall. And so Brooks will bring it up for Houston. Sengun with the screen for Brooks. Misses the 3. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in. He has 7.
So many ways for Steph Curry to score on the inside. Floaters, runners, fadeaways, offhand. He's got it all.
Thompson against Butler. Thompson inside. Yes, that goes in. Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Van Vliet against Curry. Shot from the top of the key. Warriors with the rebound.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Inside. And it's Green slamming it down.
Yeah, I think in his mind he knew the contact was coming, focused, stayed in control, and got it.
Brent, when I think of those title teams of the Golden State Warriors, clearly you think of the Currys and Thompson, and maybe at the top of that list, the importance of Draymond Green.
Well, there's no doubt, Kevin, that the lean on for Golden State defensively and to be as good as they were on that end of the floor falls on the shoulders and the very capable ones of Draymond Green. I mean, he took on all challengers and elevated the confidence of players like Steph and Clay. So Draymond's defense, elite and leading to titles.
Now here's Green. Nothing on the board. Thompson outside. Shoots over Podziemski. Nice shot by Thompson.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Outside Butler. Green, the screen. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, Jimmy Butler's three ball is just going to extend that defense, and now he's going to make plays inside.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Here's Thompson. 8 points for him. Van Vliet on the wing, guarded by Kerr. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He throw good, Van Vliet. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, is probably come to a close.
Yeah, I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but you know they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Thompson, pass to Van Vliet. Brooks outside. Clock at 6. Van Vliet kicks to Şengün. Another miss by Houston.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And here is Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Pass to Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And that's now 9 points for Stephen Curry.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Outside, Green. Back to Van Vliet. Curry with the steal. Podziemski on the wing. Outside Curry. Here's Butler. Outside Curry. Green, the screen. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. On the wing, Green. He's defended by Podziemski.
And we've seen some great scorers come into the league, but Green looks elite. Both the physical gifts and that fearless approach.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Houston?
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpe's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. Smith checked in for the Rockets. The Warriors also with a sub. Hields checked in. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Butler. Can't connect from short range.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 3. Butler finds Podziemski. Now here's Hield. Pass to Butler. And they double up Butler. Now Hield. Good D by Johnson.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else and flat out choked it.
Green with the ball. From outside the arc. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Butler. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Butler's got 5 points so far.
Tough points from a tough customer. Jimmy Butler just inviting the contact.
Outside, Green shoots the 3 and falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. So for the Rockets, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Thompson. Tari Eason comes in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Whitmore in for Fred VanVleet. Then for the Warriors, Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Moody. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. Pass to Jackson-Davis. Outside Butler. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And Butler just taking that motion right through contact.
Now Whitmore. Adams with the screen on Payton. Here's Whitmore. Offensive rebound, and it's Adams on the follow.
Adams just continuing to grind it out, outstanding, staying after that possession, and then he grabs a second chance deuce.
Now here's Hield, still scoreless. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Hield against Green. Over Hield. And it's Green missing.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Hield with it. Now Green defending. Hield against Green. Just 5 to shoot. And Buddy Hield gets the 3.
Yeah, nice to see Buddy Hield. This is where he gets his bread and butter kind of plays, sinking the deep triple.
Adams sets the pick for Green for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Green's got 8 points.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Şengün comes in for Adams. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Jalen Green. Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Whitmore with it, covered by Hield. Smith the pass to Eason. And the 3 off target. Warriors trail by 4. Here's Curry. He's got 9. Here's Payton. And it comes off the front of the rim. Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to Şengün. Here's Whitmore. Covered by Hield. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And when you watch Whitmore, he's much bigger than your average wing. Creates a different type of matchup.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. And here is Curry. Here's Payton. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Whitmore. Now Eason. Out to Smith. Over Hield. Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity,
that's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Houston Rockets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. He'll get you back to the action after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
And so Peyton will bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing here by 8. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then there's Whitmore. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Holiday in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times the coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Hield. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Cam Whitmore.
Well, Hield plays with such drive and intensity at all times that he just can't help but create a foul shot with that opportunity.
Free throw drops for Hield.
Buddy Hield just has such an incredibly quick trigger.
That one is no good. Houston leading by 5. Here's Whitmore. It's deflected. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. On the wing, Hield. Guarded by Holiday. Bucket is good. Hield's got 6.
Well, they used to refer to him as Buddy Buckets. Maybe that will stick in this league.
Here's Whitmore. Covered by Hield. And that one's good, Whitmore.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Holiday against Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. It's rebounded by Houston. On the wing, Holiday. Covered by Hield. The shot by Holiday, no good. Warriors trail by 5. On the wing, Peyton. Şengün covering. Here's Jackson Davis. No good with the fallback jumper.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Smith outside. Eason, a screen on Curry. 4 on the clock. Holiday, the pass to Şengün. Out to Smith. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. It's taken away by Smith. Outside Holiday. Pass to Şengün. Smith with it. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, scouts have said Smith needs to get stronger, and maybe that's the case, but well, he sure muscled that one.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors.
At the line, shooting
One shot.
1.
And that one misses.
A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. So for the Rockets, Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Hield. Curry, wide open. That's in, coming off an assist from Peyton. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
And Curry's found his groove out there, and that's a scary thought.
With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age, and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
Now here's VanVleet. The Rockets with another miss.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Thompson outside. VanVleet against Curry. Back to Thompson. It's tipped. One-on-one here. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And for such a young player, Brandon Podziemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of that.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. VanVleet passes to Şengün. Now Eason. Thompson surveying the floor. Screen by Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Podziemski. Outside, Kuminga. Green with a screen on Smith. Shot clock at 5. Kuminga, no good. And it's VanVleet with the ball for Houston. 3-point lead. Thompson outside. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Pass to Şengün. It's stolen by Green. Kuminga against Thompson. Podziemski on the wing. And here is Green. Now here's Curry, covered by Smith. Peyton outside. And stolen by Eason. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
Rockets have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, Right around 74%.
Dillon Brooks, he's checked in for Houston. Green comes in for Fred VanVleet. Then for the Warriors, Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody subbed in for Gary Payton. That free throw good from Eason. Warriors trail by 6. Podziemski with it. Left side, Butler. Jimmy Butler finds a way through inside.
Defense had the right idea there, but maybe not enough time in the weight room. Butler right through them.
And it's Green missing. The Warriors have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. It's good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Thompson. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Green with the ball. Now defended by Şengün. Curry against Thompson. Fires away from way outside. Curry's shot is off.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Now here's Green. 8 points for him. Thompson misses. Green against Curry. Pass to Moody. Curry, a screen on Brooks. Now Butler. Jimmy Butler just seems to raise his game come playoff time, Brent. It is a thing of beauty.
It's pretty awesome to see that kind of confidence where a guy just lays in the weeds for a little while and then in the biggest moments comes in and stands out. So that's not always just about Jimmy Butler. It's about his team having that kind of confidence in how he performs in the biggest moments.
And he makes the first. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Butler gives you so much toughness and determination. This guy can really impact what the culture of your team is all about.
And the wide open shot from Green. Nailed from three-point land. Green's got 11 points.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Thompson. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Golden State ball.
Warriors trail by 4. Now Podziemski. And they double up Butler. Back to Podziemski. Green with a screen on VanVleet. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Green. Over Smith. And again, no good by Golden State. Rockets leading by 4. Brooks outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Moses Moody.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Warriors trail by 6. Outside Butler. Pass to Hield. A shot. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Some nice passing there by Houston. Thompson against Green. 6 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Thompson is one of the best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
Thompson, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Now here's Butler. 12 points for him. Pass to Podziemski. Outside, Green. Here's Butler from deep. Butler loves the three-point look.
Well, when Butler's this focused, defenders, beware.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Brooks finds Green. To the paint. Now here's Van Vliet. Defense is right there. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Butler. Here's Podziemski. And it's off from three-point range. Houston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Butler against Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Butler. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Thompson's got 11 points.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now here's Butler. He's got 15. And the foul on Tari Eason. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Payton's checked in.
In for the Warriors, number 0, Gary Payton II.
We've got 1:23 left to play here in the half. Here's Podziemski, covered by Van Vliet. Just 3 to shoot, driving inside. Offensive rebound. And here's Green outside, cans it from downtown. Green's got his second bucket tonight.
The smarts there shown by Draymond Green. He realized it was his turn to fire one up, cashes in.
From deep, Green. And the dunk by Eason.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Here's Payton. The Rockets making the shot. Here's Moody. Oh, good with the triple. Outside, Green. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Payton. .29 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
And Butler giving you the full buffet of the things he can do.
Houston's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Van Vliet outside. He gets it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Rockets lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Draymond, of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. And I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at them.
Warriors trail by 3. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Moody. And it's Green in at the 5 down low. And Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Three-pointer, Butler. That one misses. He has made 7 of his 9 field goal attempts. On the wing, Green. He's defended by Podziemski. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Now here's Butler. Knocked away. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Pass to Thompson. In the corner, Şengün with it. Back to Thompson. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Brooks. It's good from long range. Brooks has got 8.
No, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Curry passes to Moody. Now here's Butler. Green with a screen on Thompson. Butler dishes to Green. Podziemski with it, working on Green. Podziemski's shot is good.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Van Vliet.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
The line for 2. Thompson.
First one falls for him. And so Thompson nails both of them. So it's the Warriors now. 4-point game. Curry deciding where to go with it. Green, the pass to Curry. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Thompson outside. Outside, Green. This one for three. And Moody pulls it down. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. For the tie, Curry crashes inside.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependent.
Şengün finds Green. The Rockets with another miss.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
For the lead. And it's Green missing.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
That's their third personal. Second team foul. At the line for Houston, Thompson. At the line, shooting one.
Thompson no good on the free throw. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Trailing by 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Warriors have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. Podziemski hits them both. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Down low. And Green with the basket on the assist from Van Vliet. And that's 13 points for Jalen Green. The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Curry passes to Green. Podziemski with it. Golden State moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Houston in the lead. Outside, Green. Thompson right side. Here's Şengün. Great D that time from Green. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Houston's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Pass to Thompson. And here is Van Vliet. Brooks setting the pick for Van Vliet. Looking to get it going. Jimmy Butler pulls it in. Butler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Aggressive play by Butler against the defense.
Jimmy B doing his work there, challenging in the lane.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Houston making a switch here. Eason's checked in. Gary Payton is checked in for the Warriors. For Houston, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Thompson against Butler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, easy call.
At the line for Houston, Thompson taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Warriors trail. Curry passes to Kuminga. Back to Curry. The off-balance finish. Curry.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Now here's Curry following the miss by Fred VanVleet. Back to Green. Outside for Curry. Shoots over VanVleet. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist from Green. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Curry against VanVleet. Thompson is doubled. Back to VanVleet. Şengün with a screen on Curry. VanVleet passes to Şengün. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Şengün's got 6.
And the pick and roll delivers. VanVleet making the right decision, giving up the rock.
Podziemski finds Curry. Feet out. Another miss by Curry. Houston's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
3rd personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Thompson, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And he's taking care of the hard part tonight, which is getting to the line. But he hasn't finished the job once he gets there.
And he's good on the second.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
And we know he's undersized for the position, but Draymond Green does the work of several men, including how he forces the D that time to foul.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And the fire that Draymond Green plays with, I think, is the most admirable quality. Knows how to get himself and his teammates going throughout the course of a long, grinding 82-game season.
No good on the second free throw.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
Here's Podziemski. He's got 6. Softly drops in the floater. Podziemski's got 8.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Now here's Van Vliet. Puts up a 3. Drains the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
If you see yourself on the big screen, if you know what to do, show us your move. Let's see what you got.
For the Rockets, Jabari Smith comes in for Şengün. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Thompson. And Golden State also making a change. Jackson Davis is checked in. The Warriors have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Curry against Van Vliet. Here's Curry. He's got 21. 6 on the shot clock. That one's not going to go. Smith with some nice D. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They lead by 1. And Green with the basket on the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 6 assists in the game. Van Vliet against Curry. And stolen by Eason. Pass to Green. Smith trying to break loose, and Green gets it to go. And now a 5-point Rocket lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
They've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, you win that turnover battle.
All right, Brent, quick. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself in the situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly, his game is going to continue to grow.
And the first one at the line is good. Adams, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And Golden State also making a change. Hields checked in for Brandon Pajemski. Both free throws good from Kuminga. So it's the Rockets now. It's a three-point game. Green against Curry. Smith with a screen on Curry. There's Green with the three. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And scoring the ball has always seemed easy for Green. It's starting to show here in this game.
Here's Curry. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
2 minutes remaining on the third. 2 minutes.
Smith sets the pick for Green. Off target from three-point range.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
There's a minute 40 left here in the third quarter. Hield dishes to Payton. Clock at 4. Back to Hield. Fires for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Hield's got 9.
Well, Hield can make a living out there from behind the arc. Doesn't need a lot of room to get his shot off, and he drains that one with ease.
Now here's Green. He's got 20.
A fundamental footwork and boxing out there that allowed him to rip that ball right off the rim.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Warriors have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
4th team foul. Shooting for Golden State. Trace Jackson Davis at the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Here's Whitmore, covered by Hield. And here is Green. Whitmore with it, 5 to shoot. For the 3. They get it again. Smith. Misses from close range. The Warriors trail. 35 seconds left in the third. Jackson Davis finds Hield. Now Kuminga. Golden State moving the ball around. And they take the lead. Curry's got 23.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Curry against Green. Adams with the screen on Curry. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Rockets. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Well, what a a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Eason against Payton. To the inside. It's intercepted. Kuminga down low. Covered by Smith. And there's the bucket from Kuminga. And the Warriors lead by 1.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
The first free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Houston. Eason. Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Warriors. Buddy Hield taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one misses. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
The shot's good from Smith.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Hield outside. Curry against Holiday. Curry with the bucket. Curry's got 25 points in the game.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Eason against Payton. Now Eason. 6 to shoot. Şengün with the screen for Holiday. Şengün no good. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Golden State. Jonathan Kuminga. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Kuminga. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Houston. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. free throws good from Kuminga. The Rockets trail. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Eason. The three. And it's Looney with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Outside, Kuminga. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Curry. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Curry's got 14 points now in the second half. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Pass to Whitmore. Another miss by Houston. Warriors leading by 4. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Here's Podziemski. Covered by Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And the Rockets making a change here. Holiday's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Payton's checked in.
One shot.
Rockets trail by 7. There's Van Vliet. And it's good from the elbow.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make them pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Fred Van Vliet. Curry gets the bucket.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Curry against Van Vliet. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Warriors leading by 7. Pass to Podziemski. There's the 3. Rockets with the rebound. Eason's got 6 rebounds in the game. Shoots over Podziemski. Eason's shot is good.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Curry passes to Hield. Here's Podziemski. Pocket 6. Hield kicks to Curry. Shot, high post. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Smith.
And he's no small presence inside. Smith, a handful for defenders in the painted area.
Second team foul. At the line for Houston, Jabari Smith taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Smith. Both free throws good from Smith. Warriors leading by 3. And here is Curry. Pass to Podziemski. The tray gets the 3-pointer to fall. Podziemski's got 6 in the quarter.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Van Vliet against Curry. Here's Şengün. Another miss by Houston. Here's Golden State. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Payton. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Şengün. Warriors with the rebound. Healed outside. Now Curry. Covered by Van Vliet. Curry with it. 6 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Şengün with a screen on Curry to the middle. And Şengün throws it down.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
Now, here's Looney. Payton outside. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Smith. Up and in on the layup. Now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. So for the Rockets, Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. Dylan Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Green in for Aaron Holiday. Golden State also making some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Jimmy Butler comes in for Payton. Moody's subbed in for Heel. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Now, here's Butler. Curry outside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that three off. Beautiful shot.
Thompson against Butler. Back to Van Vliet. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Podziemski's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the shot goes in. Curry's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Van Vliet passes to Green. Van Vliet against Curry. Fires from deep, and that's good. Fred Van Vliet for 3. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter.
And expect smart plays like that from Van Vliet. He is a clever floor general who knows how to create.
Now, here's Moody. Pass to Pajemski. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
Team foul. At the line for the Warriors. Pajemski. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Pajemski hits them both.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Thompson outside. Back to Van Vliet. And the layup's good off the glass.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Van Vliet against Curry. Pass to Moody. Pajemski on the wing. Curry can't get it to go. It's trailed by 6. Now Thompson. Now here's Van Vliet. Back to Thompson. Over Butler. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Down low. Got a piece of it. Outside Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Şengün with the rebound. Houston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Thompson finds Brooks. Out to Thompson. And Vliet on the wing, defended by Butler. Van Vliet against Butler. Pulls up on the elbow. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Van Vliet's got 9 points in the quarter. Warriors leading by 4.
In the game.
Pass to Pajemski. Back to Curry. Butler on the wing. 13 feet away. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün. Green left side. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Yeah, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
.133 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Curry. Green with a screen on Van Vliet. It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Brooks gets to Şengün. Van Vliet against Curry. Now here's Van Vliet. Guarded closer. Houston needs to get a shot. There's Green with the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And stolen by Şengün. Brooks with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Van Vliet. Curry with the rebound. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They lead by 4. They double-team Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State. On the wing, Green. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Warriors. Moses Moody. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. Timeout called, the Rockets. They're down by 5. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
And the Rockets with possession here, trailing by 5. Thompson finds Van Vliet. Brooks outside. No good from outside. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Alperen Şengün. 4th personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Shooting for Golden State. Jimmy Butler taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. Timeout called, the Rockets. 8 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Brooks, that's a two-pointer. Got it! So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And a chance to